everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Shoot Studio. I've got a mess on my desk, which is not far from how it usually is. But anyways, I'm here to do our Defember prompt day 22 postage stamp collage and chubby mushrooms. Okay, so what I got out was I think most of you know that my grandson is working in Japan. He's home now for the holiday, but he works in Japan, and I have collected a bunch of what I consider to be kind of Asian inspired papers. Actually, Louisa has one, some other things that I got from Public Domain. I've been making ephemera. But I also had some Japanese or Asian stamps that came in digitals, or I've just collected them from different places. And last time he was home, he brought me a bunch of stuff that these are actually all from Japan. So I have not opened any of this stuff. I've looked at it numerous times because I love it. But it's all stickers and different things that he brought with him from Japan for me to use in my journals. And I thought that was really cool. And so I got that out. Here's some origami paper, some collage paper, washi tapes, all from Japan. So anyways, I thought between all of this, what I'd like to do for this prompt is to make a collage of these stamps, these Japanese stamps, and we would add it to our package of ephemera. So what I was looking for is to see if maybe I had anything that was partially finished. That we could use, because these are all already have designs on them. They're collaged pieces that I made. I don't see anything half finished that we could complete. I do have this that we could put in there as a tuck. Oh, sorry. I wonder if we could do something with this here by collaging some stamps on here. I kind of like that idea. Okay, with that in mind, and we will fold different papers, and maybe one of them we will collage some stamps on. What do you think? Well, I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, so let's get some different papers. If we have this one, we could use a piece of this lined coffee dyed paper. Kirk's cooking dinner and it smells really yummy. Let's make it about that size, right? So we could do this, we could do this. We could make a piece of craft that is pretty much the size. We could do it this way. Come on, Tommy, move it out of the way. If I want to get it straight, I need to have it on some sort of a grid here. Okay. We want this to be almost the exact size, so if I do it like that, I think we should be good. Okay, so like that. Maybe we'll have another craft piece. I've got to make that a little narrower this way. Like this. That would all go inside of here. Perfect. Let's do another piece of craft since we have it. Perfect. And then how about if we put this other little piece in there? Okay. And with that in mind, we have a little notebook we can put inside of a journal. What we need is to collage some postage stamps on there. Oh, I want to put that up there. So I'm thinking what would be cool is if we just lined these pages somehow with the stamps. Like this. Oh, maybe just inside. I think that would be cool. Cool. Okay, so I need my glue stick. And I want to distress these with some vintage photo. I need to make some room, I'm sorry. Okay, so if I want to collage these in, I'm not going to put a lot of thought into this. We're just going to, oh, my TV is very loud out there. I bet the puppies are happy. What if we kind of go like this and go like this, and then these are all love it. And what I did is they're different designs, and I used some scissors to cut them out and put them in with my stamps because I don't have a lot of postage stamps. They're all ones that I've made out of just regular digital papers or something like that. And I think if we do the front and the back of this, that fulfills our collage. I'm thinking I might want this one, though, in the middle. This one to go like this, and this one to go like this. I think so. And then we'll do the same on the back side, on the back page. That'll be pretty cool, I think. Okay, so we need to do the back page. Okay, let's see what we can do here in the back. Well, I kind of like the pink one at the top. That way. And we just need one for the bottom. I don't like having the two moons like that, but I wouldn't mind seeing that. So I think that's what we're going to do, and that'll be our, that would be our postage stamp collage. Then we got to do chubby mushrooms. Oh my goodness. I did pick something out, so I'm not totally in the dark. I've been collecting stuff for a journal, an Asian journal. I wanted to do one, and then when I thought Z could get me, my grandson Zeter, could get me stuff from Japan and bring it home, I was even more excited. So okay, glue stick. Oh my gosh, look at this. I love it. Okay, we need to sew this in. So I'm going to take this over to my sewing machine and actually sew it with my sewing machine. I've got some black thread in there. Let me see if I want to change where the pages are. I think that's good. That's good. And that's good. Okay. I think I'm wanting to paper clip them in though. See if I have any large paper clips in here. Come on, Tommy, get it together. I'm trying to push these way in towards the fold, so when I sew them, they'll be tight up against there. So and then we're gonna put one right on this side, and that's it. So I'm gonna go sew this, and I will be right back. Okay, we got it sewed. We like that. Oh, I love it. And where's my top? Oh, there it is. Okay, and then I want to just real quick look through some of this stuff. It got me glittery stuff. I love it. I love this one. Isn't that terrible that I hate to take it out of the packaging? But you are experiencing it with me first. So let's see if I can. This is kind of, oh wow, it's clear. Oh, look at that. I love it. This is so cool. Absolutely. Cool, cool, cool. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's clear with, like, I think I'm going to do it here as well, on the top and the bottom. I could go all the way around, but with that stitching there, not sure I should go over it. I don't know. Should we try it? Just go right over the stitching? Oh, I love that. But I think we should put a piece right there that goes around to the back side. So, wow, this is kind of nice. I'm going to see if I can overlap a little bit like this. And where the strings are hanging off, I wanted to just trim that so it didn't, oh, I love that. Look at that, it's a little notepad. I love it. Okay. Now we need to do oh, you could tell that killed me to pull that out of there, huh? Now we need to do chubby mushrooms, and we need to get off the Asian flare because I don't want to do mushrooms in here. Everything. Okay, the next one is chubby mushrooms. Now, I found some chubby mushrooms. And I put them right here on the top. These are my mushrooms from My Digitals. And I thought they would be kind of cute if we did something with them. I picked the chubbiest ones I could find. That's the same one. And I stamped on them, not all of them, but some of them I stamped on them. Oh, there's a big chubby one, huh? There's a chubby one. And I like the stamping on them. So anyways, we have to find a piece that we can put them on. So I just did a video not too long ago about these pockets, and you make them out of, you make like a coin envelope kind of thing. Do I want to do it this way and make it wider? I got to think about this for a minute. Okay, I think I want to do it this way. Okay. So I'm looking at about where the middle of this would be at about 5.5, so right about there. So I want to fold this over to maybe here. Okay. And then this one, we want to just overlap it just a little. So maybe I should just try to go to the middle. That would make it better. And we want to make sure that it is not Okay, and that's perfect. So I'm going to do it this way. When I said that's perfect, it's because I don't want it to be any wider than 5 1/4, and it's not. And we can overlap it just a little, like you're making a coin envelope, and it is now right about 5 inches, which is perfect. Then we're going to glue the outside of here and the inside of here with our Bearly Art glitter glue. So the inside and the outside. Perfect. Now we could make a bag out of this if we wanted. But what I want to do is then fold this up like this, and we're going to glue these two pieces together and make a couple of pockets like this. Do we want to put thumb holes on here? I think I do. So I could use my tab punch, or I could just use this circle punch. This will work, I think. But I don't want the back side to have holes, so I'm going to kind of just guesstimate. We are not going to guesstimate. That goes way outside my comfort zone. Oh, jeez. Okay. So here's our center. And there's our center. Yeah, I don't do guesstimate real well. And we're just gonna punch right there and put that little line in the middle of our punch. Perfect. We do the same on the other side. Perfect. Okay, and I'm thinking that before I glue that, I want to distress, even though this is craft, I want to distress it, but I'm gonna use the walnut stain because it's darker. Yeah, I like it. I'm not going to move this too far away because I think I'm going to distress our mushrooms too. So we want to glue this together, and all you want to do is put a line of glue down the middle, and I just kind of do a squiggly like this so it catches just more than just one single little place. Make sure you get your top okay. That's it, people. How easy is that? And that way you can put this in a journal this way, and you could put a tab here if you wanted to lift it, and you can tuck things in here. You've got actually 2 pockets. If it's a floating pocket, we're going to decorate both sides, and I think that that's what I want to do. I'm going to decorate one side, and then when I use it, I'll decide. We'll use our chubby mushrooms. How's that sound? Like that. I like it. Okay. And I have an idea that we want to use maybe, how about index page? think that will work. I'm just going to rough the top edge a little bit. And I think lost my glue book. I'm trying to make the video short enough so I can put, you know, two of them together. I don't know what I'm going to do about the last prompts because there's 3. Maybe I want to put this right over on the side, I think. And then this one, I'm thinking I would like right next to it, sort of. So I want to roughen the bottom up as well. Like this. I don't know how much of this is going to show, so we're just going to do all of it. Anyways, I don't know how I'm going to combine 3 videos in. It could be, honestly, that I don't do a couple videos. Oh, I hate to not do them, but you know, with my grandson here, I just need to put my attention where my attention needs to be. Kind of like that one right on there. So I'm going to put it there. How about that? Okay. I'm putting the mushrooms on because that's what the prompt calls for, but I don't want to add too much of anything else until I know what I'm going to do with this. I'm thinking that I want to put this like right there. And this is cute. It's cute. Cute, cute. I love it. So there's our pocket with our chubby mushrooms. I'm not going to do the other side because if I decide to put it in the, put it in a journal and hook that side down, I don't need to decorate the other side. I'm going to guess that I'm probably going to use it as a floating pocket, but I'm not sure. So that's it, people. I'm kind of thinking I want to add something white on here. Maybe some sepaladas or something. Let me see. Okay, we can use a little white gesso. Where's my water? All we need, and a little water, And our little fan brush. And there we go. I love it. That was pretty easy, huh? Now I gotta make, now I made a mess. Let's see. Not too bad. Not too bad. The prompts were postage stamp, collage, and chubby mushrooms. So here's our postage stamp collage, which we did. We made a little notebook, an Asian. So I took the Asian stamps and I collaged the front and the back. We made a little notebook to put in a journal. And then for the chubby mushrooms, these are the mushrooms that are in my Etsy shop. And we just decorated a little double pocket right here, like this. So I think it's cute. And I won't do any more. I may add labels and little things on here or something to the other side at a later date. But that's our prompt. And that's for day 22. Thank you for watching, and I will be back to do tag and shattered glass. Okay, so this is going to be kind of interesting. So this is called tag and shattered glass, and this was something that I saw somebody do on a reel. Actually, fairly recently, that kind of knocked my brain to think that I had seen this many years ago, actually, when I was doing mixed media. And I thought, at the time, I didn't try it. Again, I didn't try it in mixed media. I didn't try it when I saw the reel. When I saw this prompt, I thought, I'm going to try it. Now, the worst that can happen is we can say we tried it, it didn't work, whatever. So the first thing is I have a piece of a manila folder that I got out of my cardstock scraps. And I want this to be a large tag, but my journals are usually 8 1/4 to 8 1/2 tall. So I want this to be like 7 inches or less. So, sorry. So let's cut this down to, I want to cut that end off. So we'll cut it to 7 inches. Tag and shattered glass. Interesting. Okay. And then I'm going to wait to cut the tag shape. But what I did, what you saw first was, this is a piece of paper that I'm trying to use up some really, really old pads of scrapbooking paper. And this is a sheet that I will never use. So I thought, well, why don't we just use it as a base? That'll work. And then what I saw, and I don't have what they had, what the people had, but they had 2 different colors of blue. And I want to think they were darker than this, but I don't know. And I haven't used these paints in forever. But basically, they just put dots of paint on a substrate. Okay, and then this one doesn't feel like there's much paint in it. Sure seems like I need something a little darker, but I've got a lighter blue, something kind of a turquoise-ish color. Let's put that in there and make a Like I said, I have no idea. I never tried this before. But we are going to try it this time. See what happens. Okay, then they just painted with these colors. I might need more paint because theirs seemed to be a little thicker than this. And they went around and did all the light first. A little bit of Payne's Gray. And then I'm going to put some more of that blue in it. Okay, then what they did, once they got some blue on there, and I don't know how this is going to work, is they took this plastic. I have plastic wrap. And they gathered it up in the middle, like right here, about there. Okay. Then they laid it down like this, and then pulled it all out. Like this. And I'm pushing all the air out of it is what I'm doing. I don't know. I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. This is like way too messy for me. I don't enjoy this. It's when it gets like real crummy and messy. Some people love it. Me, not so much. Okay, here we go. Doesn't look like shattered glass to me. I don't. So I have this shatter. What if we use this? And if we use the dark, awful. Awful, awful, awful. So I'm going to wash all these, and then I think that I'll come back, we'll dry it, and I will try maybe some inks instead. Okay, so I cleaned off the stencil, and now I'm taking a Posca pen, white acrylic. I'm going to try something. So now I'm running the Posca across the stencil in hopes that we can get some thin white lines that resemble something shattered. No, I'm just making a huge big mess. But does she give up? Nope. No, she does not. Well, it doesn't look like shattered glass to me. So, okay, I'd say that I tried enough different things that I gave it a good shot. And I am not going to move any further, people. How about that? I think it got me beat. I think I'm going to cut it into a tag shape and maybe cut it down just a little. Okay, through all the tries, I think what I'm going to do is just make a mosaic. How about that? And it will be what it is, right? So we're just going to put some pieces on, and we're going to kind of make it like a mosaic, kind of like that. I have a bunch of these pieces of paper, so I think this will be cool. Okay, I'm going to trim that up and see what we got. Not horrible. We just need to add to it is all. So I'm going to move this mess out of my way. Ooh. And I'm going to touch up a couple of glue space places here. Anyways, any place where it wasn't sticking real good, I'm just putting a little glue that I can see. Okay. Not horrible. This is way better than any of those attempts, I think. So let's cut our top, and I think I want to do maybe this one. Okay, I already kind of like it. It's getting there, it's getting there. And I think we need to use our, you know what? I think I may want to, remember the blue that Amy had, we used for, oh, look at that. We used for, oh, here you go. All these pieces. And I'm thinking, what if we put something like that on there? This is part of Amy at Crafty Cat. I think I just don't want a straight edge. And I don't think I want to cover the whole thing up. Really kind of like this. I don't like all that stuff, so I think we're going to go with that. I like it. I like it a lot. Yep. So that's all we needed to do. Just had to kind of dress it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to, should we distress this in the blue? Let's try it. I'll hold it on there, and if we need a darker stain, we'll do that. Oh no, I like it in the blue. Okay, so let's use our glue stick and we'll glue that down. Sorry to put you guys through all that while I tried to figure it out, but you know, sometimes you just gotta try and pivot, as Ross would say, right? Pivot. And I think we need to make let's see what I have to put through there. Yep, I think I don't think I have any fabric. Oh, you know what? I have muslin. What if we used a piece of muslin on the top? Oh, I like that idea. Okay, so we don't even need this. How about that? We don't even need that. We are going to use this. And I have an idea for, I need blue permanent ink. This one. And I need, and we're going to stamp on there. Okay. I think I might need a longer thing. Let me see. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to come out. I don't know anything. You know what I know. So, you know what I know. I don't know if I should do it this way. If I should do it this, let's do it this way. See what happens. Oh, I like it. Okay, let's keep on going. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I want this end. And just do a little bit right here. Perfect. And then I'm going to take it off, and this part, the one side of the G, I'm going to just try to get some ink there and put it like right in there. Perfect. Whoo, I like it. Okay. And then we have a topper. Gosh, that is so cool. I'm going to ravel it a little, and we will just put it on here. I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac. And then some on the front. I do have some things where I stamped on muslin before, and I have a blue one. Look at that. And I think I'm going to use it. And I'm going to put this piece right back in here because I know where that fabric is. And okay, I think it looks good just like that. Pretty simple. And then when I put it on a tag, when I put it in a journal, if I want to put words or something, I can put words right there. So the first thing we want to do is put our muslin right here. I don't want it to show through too much, so we're going to just do it with our fingers so it doesn't show through. Okay, and then this one. Isn't that funny how we tried a couple of different methods, didn't work, and now what we did this time, I just love it. I just love it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and distress it in blue. I have my blue dauber. And I'm using, when I say blue, I'm using Faded Jeans Distress. And again, I'm not going to round the corner at the bottom like I normally do with my tags because I don't know whether I'm going to use it as a tag per se, or if it'll be a flip out, or if it'll be a tuck space. I'm not sure. So we're not going to round the corners or anything. So there we go. So let's see what we have. I'm going to pick up a sec. Hold on. Okay, I think I got pretty much everything sort of cleaned up. So these are the prompts for day 22, postage stamp collage and chubby mushrooms. So the postage stamp collage, we made this little Asian kind of notebook, and we collaged our Asian stamps in the front and the back cover. And I love it. Love, love, love it. And then, I should probably leave that open though. And then, chubby mushrooms, we made our pull-out pockets, our 2 pockets with our mushrooms on the front. And then for day 23, it's tag and shattered glass. And after all of our attempts to try to make shattered glass, I think that I'm extremely happy that we just did a mosaic sort of, look shattered sort of, and kept it blue. And the stamping on our topper, I just love. So I hope you really enjoyed these. And I'm going to make these one video. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you to my subscribers, past, present, and future. I really appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who is giving me some watch time, who are liking, commenting. Ring the bell if you want to get notified if I put up new content. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.